What is up, guys, and welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you guys are new. Hi, it's Keisha. Nice to meet you all. Get in here because we've got quite a bit to get on into. So we're going to go ahead and talk about this alleged Ariana Grande secret account that has been existing for the longest time now, but it's now been deleted as of like the last 5 days. On this Instagram account, apparently it is about food and stealing men. When it talks about food, they're talking about potential promotion of eating disorders, telling people how to, consume and digest their food. And it just is pretty bizarre. I haven't actually checked out any of the posts or anything, but I know a lot of you guys were telling me, Keisha, can you check it out? Like, what do you think about it? I want to start off by saying that everybody has a burner account. Everybody, whether you are in the public eye or not, people have a burner account. They just do. Celebrities most definitely have a burner account. I know people are always like, you know what, Beyonce doesn't post or do anything, but girl, she still sees it all. Like, come on, she's not going to be doing it from her Beyonce official account with the verification tick on it, but she's pre and everything. Everyone's pre and everyone's got opinions, everyone's got things they want to share, but they're not really doing it on their main account. So it doesn't surprise me that Ariana Grande has a burner account or a spam account. I think when people think of burner or spam accounts, they think you're usually doing something you shouldn't be doing, or you're posting something odd, because then someone could question it like, oh, why couldn't she just post it on her main account? A lot of people are like, in the most recent time, constantly bringing up the fact that Ariana Grande allegedly had like an old Tumblr account where she was telling people how to consume their food, and she had like this whole thread about it and everything.
We were Ariana Grande's first Beal buddies. Ari was only popular with the preteens that knew and loved her from Victorious. I don't even think she had put out a real record yet. And Bella was kind of just known for being friends with the Jenners. Maybe by this point, Gigi had gotten famous enough that she was known for being Gigi Hadid's sister. I don't think that we'll ever get an admission from either of them that that's what those blogs were. But I know, and a lot of you know, essays about what to eat and how to eat, period, where Ari would post the dragon fruit that she ate that day, fridge of lettuce and a black coffee. When I'm hearing the discourse now, and I have for years, it's really, really hard to listen to well, she's just naturally thin. When I tell you the soul of a feral calorie counting 13-year-old re-enters my body, it's like, you have not seen what I've seen. There were communities of us built, kids all using this. And I'm so sorry she knew. She knew that. Which is why when this video came out and Bella Hadid was the first to publicly comment on it, it almost sent me into psychosis. My metabolism still destroyed from how there I was as a baby. And I know I wasn't alone. This was a cult. There were code names. There were secret hashtags. There were red string bracelets we would wear that also religions wore so that it could be easily passed off. But they were signifiers, and we knew that.
When it comes to people's bodies, obviously you shouldn't be like critical of someone else's body. Like, focus on yourself, focus on you, sure, and I agree with that. And we know that Ariana Grande had that infamous TikTok video where she was talking about how like she's the healthiest that she's ever been, and the time that you guys referred to as her healthiest, whether it's like I think the Thank You Next era was when she was going through the most. She is allowed to obviously defend herself, and if so many people are talking about her body, then it's gonna get to you, or get to anyone, right? Especially because she's an A-list artist, and everybody knows Ariana Grande. But also I think a lot of people with their own eyes are like, you know what, she looks different from this era, she looks different from this era. Oh, Ariana Grande didn't, people, like, human beings are just gonna have opinions. It's not great to share it all the time, no, but that's just humans. Whether you have grown up with somebody and they just look different, they just have this whole new aesthetic and look going on. When it comes to her weight, a lot of people have been very critical. There was a resurgence once Wicked was happening and the promotion rollout for it. I'm gonna make something very clear here, and I stated it in a video I think a month ago now. If you think Ariana Grande is acting strange now and you're blaming it on Cynthia Erivo, you have an issue. So a black woman is the reason as to why another woman looks and is acting strange. No, why can't it just be on them? That's what I want to know. Until this day, people can't make it make sense. It is deep-rooted in racism, is what it is. You do not like Cynthia Erivo because she's black. To make it seem like, oh, it's this black woman who has changed Ariana Grande and made Ariana Grande a little bit unlikable or not as beautiful in your eyes. What has that got to do with Cynthia Erivo? Please, someone let me know. Because to this day, I can't even understand that at all. Now, were there some really funny memes of Cynthia Erivo and Ariana Grande? Absolutely. We were all chuckling it up. It went viral, right? But it went too far when people were just slating Cynthia and seeing it as like, oh my God, Cynthia is the crazy one. Because it's like, okay, don't want to use the word crazy and throw it out there, but if we're going to do the whole crazy thing, I mean, why can't it be on Ariana Grande though too? I love me some Ariana Grande. Don't you ever get it twisted. Grew up on Ariana Grande's music. She went triple flipping platinum in this household. I will tell you that. And I'm still listening to Ariana Grande. But it's like, guys, there is no harm in saying how you truly feel. You don't have to always be a defender of your favorite celebrity. They don't know you like that for real. They don't. And it's okay. And I think that once you get to that place, you'd realize, hey, it isn't that deep. You can have an opinion on your faves. You can still find things to be quite questionable. But yeah, it doesn't surprise me that Ariana Grande has a burner or spam account. I'm sure she's got many. I'm sure that even the Kardashians, I'm sure every celebrity has a burner account. Male or female, it make no difference. I stop the world. Listen, everybody. Looking at some of the things that she was allegedly posting on there, it has made a lot of people feel very turned off from Ariana Grande. It says here, Ariana Grande's carefully curated good witch image is being questioned yet again after people claim they uncovered a bizarre alleged, keyword here, alleged, burner account filled with food pictures, chaotic captions, and plenty of eyebrow raising jokes. The drama kicked off on Reddit, where people shared screenshots from a now deleted Instagram account they believe was secretly run by Ariana Grande and her close friend Courtney. Courtney just pulled up in the driveway, it's time. Sorry, I generally just had to, okay? According to posts circulating online, the account featured photos of vegan meals, emptying plates, and what some people described as food check style posts. Ariana Grande, do whatever it is you want to do. Every human's gonna do whatever it is they want to do. Ariana Grande's not even listening. Like, she's not listening like that for real. But one thing I feel like I do find a little bit weird, and I didn't even know how small Ariana Grande was. Like, I knew that there was this running joke that she would always be in heels because she's like really short. But I saw a photo yesterday and I was like, oh, I didn't know she was that small. Like, I mean, I did know she was like small, but I didn't know she was that small. If I can find the photo, then I would include it. But I remember seeing it and I was like, oh my God. The issue I have a problem with when we talk about the whole weight and body thing is there are some weird photos that exist of Ariana Grande, and it will be like a photo of her. Like, obviously she's small, she's tiny, she knows this, she's spoken about this in interviews, she will make jokes about it. You know, people will say, oh my God, she's tiny but very mighty vocally. Okay, this has been this running theme for the longest time now. You either gonna love that and see it as a compliment, especially if you're somebody whose whole dream and entire thing is to just be skinny forever, or you're gonna see it as like, okay, but I'm a grown-ass adult, can you stop calling me small? It's really annoying. I'm in heels all the time, stop it. Like, I'm doing it for a reason, do you know what I mean? There was a photo of Ariana Grande like placing herself in objects. For instance, like a guitar case. And I just feel like that's a weird thing to do. But it's also a weird thing to post. And some people can see it as like, okay, she's like body checking and she wants you guys to know that she's really tiny and she's so small in comparison to like a guitar case. I think that's really weird. I do think that there is this normalization of eating disorders. It's always made me feel uncomfortable. If you go on Twitter, you can easily fall down the slippery slope of an eating disorder. You can just like see someone talk about, you know, their diet plan, and you just gotta be careful when it comes to this. If you're someone who's easily impressionable and gullible, then there's certain platforms you just got to stay away from. There's certain conversations, don't even go around, okay? If people are doing things in a healthy manner, then I have no problem with it. I have no qualms with it. But it's like, that's just one example, by the way, her fitting into a guitar case. I just don't understand what that represents. I get it. People are just gonna have fun. Maybe she wants to, like, some people's like entire personality trait, and that's not me talking about Ariana Grande, but I've noticed this, especially now with the whole Zempiano of it all. People really just want you to know how skinny and tiny they are, and it's like, girl, I'm not even worried about all of that. Can we just have a chat? Like, breathe. Some people just can't live, love, laugh if they're not skinny, and I really think that's really concerning. Like, what happened to hello, how are you, how was your day, look at the weather? Like, what happened to that? And listen, I'm not a fan of small talk, but I'd rather small talk than you trying to like adjust and make it clear that you're teeny tiny. Tiny doesn't always equal to perfection. You should know that by now. I just wanted to make that very clear because, again, on certain platforms, they're doing this whole thing of like, how tiny is your waist? Bitch, it's got nothing to do with you. That's not information I'm willing to put out there on the internet. It's just really like provocative, and it's really dangerous. Above all, very dangerous. And sometimes you don't have to say anything, but with what you post, it's saying a lot. It speaks volumes for itself. But anyways, let's continue on with this article. The captions have caused the biggest stir. Screenshots shared across Reddit and Twitter show aggressive and hypersexualized jokes attached to otherwise normal food photos. One image of an empty red bowl allegedly was captioned, "Eat my soup, F your man." There's been this ongoing thing that Ariana Grande likes to steal people's mandem. If someone can be stolen, they were never yours. Sure, I agree with that. Okay. But this has been this reoccurring theme for Ariana Grande. We're not here to talk about her talent because she is one of the most talented people in the industry, point blank period. And if she decided to not make music again, she will most definitely be missed. She is the it girl. She's iconic, she's legendary, and she will always go on to be the woman, for me at least, who had an impact, that's for sure. But let's not play dumb now. People have been saying for the longest time that Ariana Grande, she's a man, need to make you... That she loves the mandem, yeah? She does. She wants to be here, there, and the everywhere, and she wants to take someone else's man. Now, we shouldn't put it all on her because, like, the man have some smoke for him. At the end of the day, he knows where he needs to be, and it shouldn't be with Ariana Grande. It can only be with Ariana. It's only acceptable to be with Ariana Grande if you call it quits with the other person and make it very clear exactly what's going on. If you're honest about it, that's a different story. But the narrative is that the women never know what's going on. They never know that there's another woman on the side. My thing with Ariana Grande is she can have anyone. She is Ariana Grande flipping Butera. Hello, little gorgeous boo-boo. Teddy's here. We've got a special guest today in the building. But what is this obsession or this craving with people who just like to go after people who are already taken? Like, some people seek people like that. And I just think that is it's evil behavior. It's very sketchy, evil, calculated behavior. And it kind of like, as much as I love this song from SZA, you take Wednesday, Thursday, then just send him my... Like, those side chick songs, I don't know why they just do good. They do good in terms of numbers, and they go absolutely triple platinum in this household. I'll tell you that, right? It isn't to be encouraged. Why don't you just go for someone single? That's what I want to know. Another showed a small dish of leftover sauce alongside the words, hide your mans. Girl, is that what... You know, I know someone like this. No, I don't know them anymore because they don't exist in my life anymore. But there was someone in my college... And actually also high school, no shade, actually no, full on shade, where you just want to have what someone else has. And I find that very weird because you're beautiful. You've got a whole bunch of things going for you. If you really put yourself out there, I'm sure you would have no struggles at all. But you just want what other people have. Or someone's not good looking in your eyes until they're with someone else. That's really weird. It really, really, really is weird. If this is genuinely Ariana Grande's account with her bestie, beep, beep, is that my bestie in a tessie? Then this is just strange. The gag is, it's alluding to Ariana Grande because, again, a lot of people have associated her with being a man stealer, but you've also got people saying that for the longest time now, even before the Instagram days, when she was just over on Tumblr, she was talking about, here's how you digest your food, here's how to properly swallow your food. And it's like, I don't need no course in that. I'm good. My big back self and knows how to follow my food. But apparently she was doing it in a way where it's like, okay, guys, so, you know, count your calories so that you don't put on weight, cut out on the carbs and everything like that. I'm like, excuse me, no one needs to police my food or diet. That's never going to be a thing that runs around here. I do not encourage that. I don't even think a good nutritionist should encourage it in that manner where here's how you digest. No, it's redunculous. I just feel like with people like this, you can't even have a conversation about life because they're just so fixated on the things that shouldn't matter as much as it does in their brain. They're so consumed by the thought of just looking teeny tiny perfect. Baby, rest. I don't know how accurate this is. I don't know whether this is generally Courtney and Ariana Grande's account, but the account has been deleted in the most recent time. The post was said to date back to 2017, and people have claimed, well, wasn't she with Mac Miller around this time? This is what I'm saying. As an Ariana Grande fan, I would know that this was like just after the Dangerous Woman era. If I'm thinking correctly. The post was said to date back to 2017, and people have claimed they remember seeing similar content from Ariana Grande around the time. The alleged burner account has since been deleted, which is only fueling more speculations online. You know, the post would have like 4 likes and 1 comment. I think it was probably just an account for like her and her close friends, some inside jokes and everything. You know, Ariana Grande, I don't know if she's vegan now, but once upon a time was a vegan or whatever. The account has reignited long-standing gossip about Ariana Grande's dating history, with people pointing to past relationships that began soon after her partner's previous breakups. Others speculated that the food-focused post looked EDcoded, suggesting they might have been linked to restrictive eating habits. Please, ladies and gentlemen, please do not restrict yourself from food. everything in moderation, of course, and do things in a healthy manner. But please, it is so easy to fall down, especially when you want to lose weight, especially when you want to also maintain your weight. You're looking at all of these people saying, here's how you do it, here's how you do it. So many people are not even finishing their food. Some people are like throwing up on their food. It's just, there's so many unhealthy habits that have been normalized and seen as okay. Being skinny is not the end all be all. Not for me, at least, and it shouldn't be for you. I want to, if there's something to take away from this video, please just do everything in moderation and consult with a doctor. Consult with somebody that you can trust. If you're finding that you are starting to look at life in a little bit of a toxic way, I hope that there's someone that you can confide in, or there's like resources made online for you. But seeing things like this is very uncomfortable for me. It really is. As somebody who, my weight has always fluctuated, it's something that has been on my mind, but I've tried to, for the longest time now, not let it affect me. But as a human being, it does affect me. The way people perceive me is something that I have done a very good job at not caring about as much, but it still does exist for me. Ariana Grande is in the limelight, so imagine what the voices in her head is telling her. I feel for her, that's for sure. My heart goes out to her. And that's, even if this is not connected to Ariana Grande, even if this account is not run by her or her bestie, it's just the harsh reality for women in the industry to always look good, and to, you know, people see skinny as the most healthiest and as the prettiest. A bigger person can be healthier than a skinnier person. That's just what it is, but people don't want to wake that tea up. Apparently over on her Tumblr account, she was posting about food a lot, and it's not like she's necessarily talking about how like, this is my favorite dish, and girl, she wasn't running a whole cooking blog. It was never giving that. It was just giving body checking, and that's something that I've seen again on social media too much, and I had to just like put my phone away. I had to just dash my phone like, not today, Satan, not today. I'm really trying to watch my words here and be as careful as possible, of course, but it is calculated. It definitely is. And it's like even that photo of her fitting herself into, I think it was a guitar case. I mean, a kid would think to do that because obviously they're tiny and they're gonna be able to fit. I wouldn't think to place myself into a guitar case. Taking people's man as well. It's like, so we don't want to go and get our own. What is it with taking, that's just like spiteful then. What is it with wanting to be the other woman? And then is it because you're Ariana Grande, you just feel like, okay, they're going to drop and leave everything for you because you're Ariana Grande, your name holds weight. She's obviously a gorgeous human being, but it's like, there's a little bit of entitlement in doing that. Why place yourself as the other woman or want to be the side chick? Like you have him and then Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I just send him my way. I think I got it covered for the weekend. Great song, but the lyrics in that is mad, isn't it? Being okay with being a side chick and that's mad. We've got to want better for ourselves, people. I don't care whether, and this is not about Ariana Grande, it's just in general. I don't care whether mum and dad are not together anymore, so it took a toll on you. People, you've got to want better for yourself. You've got to actually stand up. You've got to stand up and not go for someone who's got a partner, because what do you gain out of that? Especially you go for someone who's got a child. That's messy. Because I'm too messy. But to talk about, and also it's not everyday man. God, the British is really coming out of me, innit? The London is really coming out in this video. I've never thought to go for someone because they have a girl, and I know they have a girl, and then maybe they're very public about it, but I don't mind being a side piece. I don't want to be someone's side piece. Speaking of side piece, what do you guys get for your order? Like when you're ordering like your hot wings and everything, like just let me know, because I always get like a side piece of like flats or some, you know, drumsticks too, but I do like a chicken thigh. A chicken breast is a little bit too dry for me, but apparently if you just cook it in a certain way, you make it in a certain way, then you can actually like, it doesn't matter what season I do or the way that I make it. Anyways, that's not what today's video is about. But that's the only side piece thing that I'm thinking about in my life. I'm not thinking about being someone's intentional side piece. Now, of course, men can lie, and they'll tell you, I don't have no one, but they're booed up, secretly married. Men will lie, but you as the women, you gotta just want better for yourself. Ladies, okay, ladies, now let's get information. Let's get information. If you guys want me to be surprised, Ariana Grande has a banner account, babes. Why should I be surprised? This is so crazy. And there's so many other things apparently on the account, but most of it is alluding to like an eating disorder or alluding to like, I'm taking your man. And I'm like, ooh? Could you not? Could you like go easy on the rest of us? Could you save some for the rest of us? But also, wasn't she with Mac Miller around this time? Also, rest in peace, Mac Miller. But like, wasn't she with Listen, everyone's got a side to them. Everyone's got a side to them. You know, Ariana Grande, as much as she's petite and everything, she's not a baby. I'm never doing that whole infantilizing people like, oh my god, she's a grown-ass woman in her 30s now, entering her 30s. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section. What do you guys think about this? What are your honest thoughts? And yes, I'll catch you guys real soon for a brand new video. Bye!